This is Rajasuriya, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, A.D.M.Colege for Women, Nagapattinam. Let's see the principles of computer and MIS. Computer, an electronic machine that can store, find and arrange information, calculate amounts and control other machines. A computer is a machine that can be programmed to carry out sequence of arithmetic or logical operations automatically. Modern computers can perform generic set of operations known as programs. These programs enable computers to perform a wide range of tasks. Management information system. A management information system is an information system used for decision making and for the coordination, control analysis and visualization of information in an organization and marketing. The study of the management information system involves people, processes and technology in an organizational context. Components of computer. The basic components of computers are scanner, expansion card, CPU, RAM, power supply, optical drive, hard drive, motherboard, speaker, monitor, keyboard, mouse, external hard drive and last one is printer. Scanner, an input device that can convert the content of a paper document into a digital image that can be stored in the computer. CPU, Central Processing Unit or the processor, the brain of the computer where programs are run. It is one of the most expensive part of the hardware. Modern CPUs can perform multiple tasks simultaneously. RAM, Random Access Memory, the computer's high-speed short-term memory. It temporarily stores data and instructions for programs that run on the computer. Expansion card, circuit boards that can be inserted to add functionality to a computer system. For example, network, sound, video card, etc. Power supply converts electricity from the wall into the form that the other computer components use. Optical drive, an input or output devices that services as the long-term reads data from and writes data to CDs and DVDs. Hard drive, an input or output device that serves as the long-term storage memory of the computer. There are two primary mechanical drives that use a mechanical arms to read and write data on a rotating disk, and solid state drive that have no moving parts. Next one is motherboard, a circuit board that outputs sound from the computer holes and connect various components of a computer and allows their communication. Speaker, speakers are used to connect to a computer to generate sound, which are one of the most common output devices. With the computer speaker, the computer sound card creates a signal that is used to produce sound. Monitor, an input or output devices that displays information visually. Generally, monitors are output devices where the computer visually displays information. Touchscreens combine the functions of input or output devices. Keyboard, an input device on which the user can type to communicate with the computer, along with the standard letters key on a typewriter. Computer keyboards have key for cursor movement and entering commands. Uses of keyboard. Keyboards are used to enter text, number and instruction into application like Word or Excel. Keyboard can also be used to enter commands into the computer. Mouse, an input device that allows the user to interact with visual objects displayed on the monitor. Uses of mouse: opening, closing, maximizing and minimizing program and files, moving, grouping, deleting files. Third one is controlling a pointer on a screen to select icons or move around the page. Editing image in terms of size and position on the screen. External hard drive, an input or output device that serves as extra hard drive used for additional or backup storage. Printer, printer is an output device that can transfer digital data onto paper. Types of printer: impact printer or non-impact printer. First, we see the impact printer. The impact printer print the character by stringing them on the ribbon, which is then pressed on the paper. Very low consumable cost, very noise, useful for bulk printing due to low cost. There is physically contact with the paper to produce an image. Types of impact printers: character printer and line printer. First we see the character printer. Character printer are a printer which print and character at a time. These are further divided into two types. The first one is dot matrix printer and second one is daisy wheel printer. Dot matrix printer. In the market, one of the most popular printer is dot matrix printer. These printers are popular because of their easy of printing and economical price. Second one is advantages and disadvantages. First we see the advantages of dot matrix printer. Inexpensive, widely used, other language characters can be printed. The disadvantages of dot matrix printers are slow speed, poor quality. Printer. Head is lying on a wheel and pin corresponding to characters are like petals of daisy flower name. That is why it is called daisy wheel printer. These printers are generally used for word processing in offices which requires a few letters to be sent here and there with a very nice quality. Line printer. Line printers are the printer which print one line at a time. These are further divided into two types. The first one is drum printer. The second one is chain printer. Drum printer. This printer is like a drum in shape, so it is called drum printer. The surface of drum is divided into number of tracks. Total tracks are equal to size of paper. For example, for a paper weight of 132 characters, drum will have 132 characters. A character set is embossed on track. The different character sets available in the market are 48 character set, 64 character set and 96 character set. One rotation of drum print stone line. Drum printer are fast in speed and can print 300 to 2000 lines per minute. Advantages of drum printer: very high speed, and disadvantages of drum printers are it is very expensive and characters font cannot be changed. Chain printer. In this printer, chain of character set are used, so it is called chain printer. A standard character set may have 48 character set, 64 character set or 96 character set. Advantages of chain printer: character font can easily to be changed. Second one is different languages can be used with the same printer. Disadvantages of chain printer is noisy. Non-impact printer. Non-impact printer print a character without using ribbon. These printers print a complete page at a time, so they are called as the page printer. These printers are of two types. The first one is laser printer and second one is inkjet printer. Characteristics of non-impact printers: faster than impact printers, they are not noisy, high quality, support many fonts and different character size. Laser printer. These are non-impact page printers. They use laser lights to produce the dots needed to form the character to be printed on a page. Inkjet printer. Inkjet printer are non-impact character printers based on a relatively new technology. Next one is computer output device. Following are few of the important output devices which are used in a computer is: first one is monitor, second one is graphic plotter, third one is printer. First we see the monitor. Monitors, commonly called as visual display unit, are the main output device of a computer. It forms images from tiny dots called pixels that are arranged in a rectangular form. The sharpness of the image depends upon the number of pixels. There are two kinds of viewing screen used for monitor. First one is cathode ray tube CRT, second one is flat panel display. Cathode ray tube CRT monitor. The CRT display is made up of small picture elements called pixel. The smaller the pixel, the better the image clarity or resolution. It takes more than one illuminating pixel to form whole character, such as a letter E in the word help. A finite number of characters can be displayed on a screen at once. The screen can be divided into series of character boxes. Fixed location on the screen where a standard character can be placed. Most screen can capable of displaying 80 characters of data horizontally and 25 lines in vertically. There are some disadvantages of CRT. The first one is large in size. The second one is high power consumption. Flat panel display monitor. The flat panel display refers to a class of video devices that have reduced volume, weight and power requirement in comparison to the CRT. You can hang them on wall or wear them on your wrist. Current uses of flat panel displays include calculator, video games, monitor, laptop computer and last one is graphics displays. The flat panel display is divided into two categories. The first one is emissive display and second one is non-emissive display. First we see the emissive display. The emissive display are devices that convert electrical energy into light. Example are plasma panel and LED light emitting diodes. The non-emissive display are used optical effects to convert sunlight or light from some other sources into graphic partners. Example is LCD, liquid or crystal device. Hardware. Hardware refers to the physical components of a computer. Computer hardware, any part of a computer that we can touch these parts. These are the primary electronic device used to build up the computer. Examples of hardware in a computer are the processor, memory devices, monitor, printer, keyboard, mouse and the central processing unit. Software. Software is a collection of instruction, procedures, documentation that performs different tasks on the computer system. We can say also computer software is a programming code executed on a computer processor. The code can be machine level code or the code written for an operating system. Example of a software are MS Word, another one is MS Excel, PowerPoint presentation, Google Chrome, Photoshop, MySQL, etc. Next one is difference between hardware and software. Hardware. Hardware is a physical part computer that carries processing of data. Software is a set of instructions that tells the computer exactly what to do. Hardware is manufactured. Software is developed and engineered. Hardware cannot perform any task without software. Software cannot be executed without hardware. As hardware or physically electronic device, we can see and touch the hardware. We can see and also use the software but cannot actually touch them. Hardware has four main categories. The first one is input device, second one is output device, storage and internal components. Software is mainly divided into system software, programming software and last one is application software. Benefits of computer. The three main benefits of using computers are speed, accuracy, capacity to take large amount of work. Application of computers. Computers are used in various fields ranging from making cartoon film to space researchers. Some application of computer are railway reservation, banking and accounts, weather forecasting, space research, medical diagnosis, chemical analysis. The next one is types of computer. The computer are categorized on the basis of size, sort and performance. Generally, the larger the system, the greater it is processing speed, storage capacity, cost and ability to handle large number of devices. The various types of computers are microcomputer, personal computer, mini computer, mainframe computer and last one is supercomputer. Microcomputer. Systems on the lower end of this size of the size scale are microcomputers. They may be tiny special purposes device dedicated to carrying out a single task such as one side in a camera. Personal computer, the most popular form of computer in use today in the personal computer, generally known as the PC. The PC can be used for various applications. It can be defined as a single user oriented and general purpose microcomputer. It can perform a diverse range of functions, from keeping track of household accounts to keeping records of a store of a large manufacturing company. Next one is laptop computer. Lately, the laptop and laptop have become very popular with their power and portability. Mini computer. Mini computer are small general purpose computer. They can vary in size from a small desktop model to the size of small filing cabinet. A typical mini system is more expensive than a PC and surpass of PC in storage capacity and speed. While most PCs are oriented towards single user, mini systems are designed to handle the needs of multiple users. For example, more than one person can work on a mini at the same time. Mainframe computer. A mainframe computer is another form of a computer system that is generally more powerful than a typical mini. Mainframe themselves may vary widely in cost and capability. They are used in large organizations for large-scale jobs. However, there is an overlap between the expensive minis and small frame computer model in the terms of cost and capability. Supercomputer. At the end of the size and capability scale are the supercomputers. These systems are the largest, fastest and most expensive computers in the world. These computers are owned by large organizations. They are used for complex scientific application. Special purpose and general purpose computer. You have read about the applications and types of computers. Computer can also be categorized general purpose computer and special purpose computers depending on their area of application. Special purpose computers are designed to perform specific functions only. Computer used in industrial process control, for example in a washing machine, a spacecraft or a robot fall under these categories. General purpose computer on the other hand are fast data manipulating system. They are designed to automatically accept and store input data, processes it and output the information. Computer used in scientific applications, weather forecasting, research and business data processing like payroll fall under the general purpose category. Thank you.